Hello everyone, my name is Chenxi Ni. This is a presentation of the engineering research method, and my topic is microgrids, planning and operational aspect of microgrids embarrassed with the renewable and distributed energy resources. Firstly, the distributed energy resources. This is the utilization and development of the distributed energies plays an important role in releasing energy crisis and improving ecological environment. As a new generation of the energy development, smart grids and microgrids get rapid development. Therefore, I first introduce the basic concepts and characteristics of the distributed energy and the microgrid technology, and after analysis the applications agriculture of the microgrids embarrassed with renewable and distributed energy sources, found that functional optimizations in microgrids need improvement. The method in my presentation is creating a physical framework to optimize the stabilities of the microgrid system, and after the optimizations of microgrids, improve the efficiency of the energy management. They realize the energy independence of the microgrid system can reduce energy consumptions of users. Compared with the traditional power grid, the important component of the future power grid will be distributed renewable energy and distributed generations. And the development and extension of the microgrid can fully promote the large-scale access of the distributed power and renewable energy and achieve the high reliable supply of the multi energy sources. It is an effective way to realize active distribution network. So the type of the different distributed energy resources, like the internal combustions generator and solar photovoltaic power generations, and the micro turbine generators, like the marine energy generations. So it is clearly that the advantage is convenient to use, easy to control, and flexible to start, and it is not limited by natural environmental conditions. The equipment price is relatively low. At the same time, the disadvantages are also obvious, like the high operation and maintenance cost, with the pollution, high noise, and the high energy consumptions, which are not conducive to resource conservation and environmental protections, like the micro turbo generators. It is clearly that the convenience for using in place where renewable energies cannot be used, such as large buildings and remote mountain areas. However, as the traditional energy utilization mode, it is arguable that it is a disadvantage of the high noise and the high maintenance cost. That will determine it is not the main directions of the future development of the distributed energy. And for the microgrids, distributed energy device and distributed energy storage device constitute the microgrids. The advanced measurement and control technology is applied to form an independent power application system. Microgrid can achieve fault diagnosis and self-healing, real-time monitoring, data analysis, and other functions. um, and it can set the operating site as parallel operations and independent operations in different requirements. Besides, it can not only provide the high quality power for user in the microgrid region, but also transfer surplus power to large grid. It is important components of the smart grid. Microgrid is a user-side grid that connected to the large grid through a point of the common connections. It's like the PCC. Microgrid intergrid. The advantage of the distributed power generations. Microgrid will be an inevitable tent of the power system development. And the topic is the planning and operational aspect of the microgrids embedded with the renewable and the distributed energy resources. So the important thing is the functional optimization in microgrid. So how to improve it? I think for the grid, it is obvious that the microgrid can change the load and provide the schedulable load to the local power system. Microgrids can also respond for system requirements in few seconds, and it can help the large grid to work, which can make the system maintain the stability by changing the loads during the maintenance. In this way, it cannot affect the normal loads of the electrical householder. Microgrids as a customizable power. In the user side, it can safety user demand. For example, it can increase the stable of the local power supply, decreasing the power loss, making voltage at the normal level. At the same time, using the waste heat and excessive energy to improve efficiency, or as a stable power supply service. In addition, two important features of the microgrid are the design plan is depends on the requirement of energy demand of the whole grid system and provide the user with a diversified and high quality power. As an independent operation system, microgrids only need to connect to the large power grid through a public access point rather than the considering the connections of each internal microgrid power source. This greatly improves the reliability and the stability of the system, increasing the efficiency of the system and reducing the cost of the system operation and maintenance. The microgrid can help the large power grid to reduce the voltage pressures, which can provide the user with a flexible, safe, and reliable power. Thus, microgrid can change the traditional power grid. Research design is that creating a physical framework which is for the renewable storage system monitoring. This approach can improve the reliability and directly impact the design of the future network. That's all. Thank you.